tell you what's on my mind today because it is a real thing. COVID started, people were getting pneumonias. They thought they were dying from this pneumonia process from COVID. And then all of a sudden, we started seeing other stuff happen. We started seeing blood clots, heart disease, strokes. And guess what? Turns out COVID is a disease of the lining of the arteries, the endothelium. Now, let me tell you something. That's my thing, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So you got to figure this out. We've learned that COVID-19 is a disease of the endothelium. And you know what that is? The lining of the arteries. So I'm going to tell you everything I've been telling you for so long. You've got to figure this out. This is about your cholesterol, your blood pressure, your sugars, your diet. This is about taking care of yourself. So the truth, kind of, a little bit, up to you. You know, when things are good, it's easy. But when things are really tough, that's when the most vulnerable get exposed. If the pandemic did anything, it showed us who the most vulnerable really are. We saw people of color. We saw disparities in care across this country in cities that really don't have the proper access for care. We've seen in rural America people dying of COVID, and then we've seen the other side, where some people, one part of the country got sick, went into the hospital, and came out okay. We saw the truth about real disparities in care and the real disparities that exist for women. This hit women really hard. We saw the truth about women in the workforce, being mothers, and trying to balance all that. When we talk about women and heart disease, and I've been talking about this for so long, it's not just about the disease. It's about who we are as women. When we look at this time, and history looks at this time, we're gonna truly understand that if we don't change, women, the role of women, the voice of women, the empowerment and education of women, we are truly missing the boat.
So, have you noticed I've been sort of here? Have you seen my pictures? Sometimes a glass of wine, sometimes just sunglasses and a smile. I'm going to tell you where I am. I'm in the roof of my building in New York City. Now, this roof has been here the whole time I've been in this building, the whole time I was here in quarantine. But all of a sudden, this roof has become one of the centers of my most joyful days. See, every little thing feels joyous. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Have you gone out to dinner yet? I went out to dinner with friends, a group of people. We were all vaccinated, sat down. We were excited. I mean, excited is not the word. I was giddy. We all could not stop talking. We were so excited to be together. Have you had these joyous moments? I want you to have those joyous moments every single day. And this roof, well, this has been part of my joyous moments. All of this cool stuff happened during quarantine. If you think about some of the other things besides the horrors that have happened, maybe we've learned to just appreciate life a little bit more. Maybe we've learned to be a little bit more joyous. Maybe we've learned the preciousness of our friends and our family. And you know what else we learned? How much we need to appreciate teachers. Oh my God, one of my favorite things during this whole time was the Twitter rants of mothers trying to teach their kids school. Listen, teachers, we love you. You are needed. Nothing has been worse than stepping in your shoes, right? And the other thing I just want to mention is the average weight gain. Have I mentioned this before? 29 pounds? I think I brought that up before. Okay, everyone, listen. Joy, appreciation, gratitude, and stop eating. Let's just start living our lives. It's so time.
You ready for this? I gotta show you this. Female heart disease patients with female physicians fare better. What? Here's the deal. 50% of doctors are women. 13% of women are cardiologists. And women who see women do better. I've got to ask you a question. If you're going to your manicurist and your hairdresser and you're getting a massage and your healer and your astrologist, I have heard it all. Why are you not going to see your doctor? And maybe, based on what I'm reading, the women who see women do better. So either call me or go find someone, because we all need to take care of ourselves. Not just how we look on the outside, not just our spirits, but physically we need to take care of ourselves. Hope I'll hear from you soon.
It's white as far.